Yep, it's me again, Gustav Miller, welcoming you to the Whisky Couch, where today I am reviewing the Ledaig 19-year-old single malt from Scotland. One would have thought that the way you pronounce it is Ledaig, but if you're on the Isle of Mull, then you pronounce it Ledaig, 19-year-old single malt from Scotland. Ledaig is produced at the Tobermory distillery, and one of the few whiskies that does not carry the name of the distillery. The Ledaig bottlings of the Tobermory distillery are the peated whiskies of Tobermory, and then the Tobermory bottlings would be the non-peated bottlings from the Tobermory distillery. Situated in a tranquil harbour in the Ledaig area. Ledaig means safe haven, on the Isle of Mull. And if you stand at the distillery and you watch across the bay, then you can see the town of Tobermory on the other side of the bay. The distillery belongs to Burn Stewart Distillers, part of the Distell Group, and they produce around 1 million liters of spirit every year. So this whiskey, a beautiful golden, rich gold color. In terms of aroma, smokiness, definitely the peated version, the peated whiskies from Tobermory. So you immediately get that sweet smoke, but blended and mingled with that, a fruitiness, a sweet wine fruitiness, almost like a sweet dark berry juice. And that is, of course, because this whiskey was finished in Marsala wine casks. Marsala is a fortified sweet wine from the town of Marsala in Sicily, Italy. So I don't know of many whiskies finished, in fact any finished in Marsala wine casks. So this is quite a special whiskey. That's of course where it gets its beautiful color from. So matured in ex-bourbon casks and then finished in Marsala casks, and that's why I'm getting that rich sweet wine blended, mingled with that peatiness. Not heavily peated, just a nice medium peated whiskey. I'm also getting a wonderful citrus note and some toffee notes. Bottled at 51% alcohol by volume, yet there's no alcohol burn if you nose this whiskey. Non-chill filtered to get maximum flavor. More smoke on the palate than in the aromas of this whiskey. More smoke, the sweetness of the red wine cask carrying through to the palate. The citrus carrying through from the aroma to the palate. Wonderful caramel flavors, sweet caramel flavors, but with a distinct peppery edge at the end, a bit drying, probably the tannins of those Marsala casks. But there's also a melted dark chocolate that is sort of coating your mouth. But those dark berry juices together with the smokiness, extraordinary. Maybe a little bit too much of a spiciness The water, a few drops of water softens the aromas a bit. Bringing out some more vanilla. Some more vanilla, the smokiness is still there. But definitely the peppery notes with some fruity overtones. Quite a special whiskey with maybe a little bit too much peppery notes at the end. If you want to pair this whiskey with food, I would recommend something that will connect with the citrus notes in this whiskey's flavor profile. Something like a citrus fudge. Fudge is normally a good flavor companion for peated smoky whiskies. Otherwise, sweet meat like a shellfish salad or even a smoked salmon snack drizzled with a few drops of lemon to connect with that citrus notes and the smoky notes in this whiskey. You can also use gorgonzola cheese. That is normally a good pairing for peated whiskies. Otherwise, if you want to connect with the sweetness and the smoke, I would take a small piece of melon, sweet ripe melon, and wrap it with smoked ham perhaps, so that you have the smoky saltiness and the sweetness, and together you will have a fantastic pairing for this whiskey. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you again tomorrow. More whiskey tasting, pairing and reviews to come. Slanger.